All right, real quick. I ain't gonna waste nobody time. Get right to the point. I'm here trying to wrap up the rest of the night. Been getting good rest because of these holidays. Been getting good rest. Ain't got to stress. And but something big happened this month. Shalom, shalom. DJ Gang Gang, shout out to you, fam. Look, real quick, man, something big just happened. Trump did what? Man, I'm out here. Man, he kept me up last night. I want to tell y'all something real quick, real quick. This is amazing. And it's unbelievable. We've been begging for this for well over 400 years. And it's short of reparations. This is a little short of reparations, but it's still pretty solid. I mean, so solid, I ain't even get my hair retwisted. And I ain't did nothing. Real quick though, no, all jokes aside. I'm gonna tell y'all what Trump just did. And y'all tell me how y'all feel about this. I've been talking about it all day. It's been running me racket. Last night I tried to get some sleep. I couldn't even get no sleep. Judy, close my door for me. Close my door. Thank you, baby. I couldn't even get no sleep because I came across this information that was mind-boggling and prophetic almost. Well, I want to say almost. I want to say prophetic. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. My daughter want to get up. This is the one that closed the door for me. But anyways, so it's almost prophetic. But Trump just signed an executive order. Hold on, let me put it in this perspective real quick because I did it before, so I want to do it again to make it fair. I put it out there as a joke. I said Obama just passed a bill to push $100 billion to be distributed throughout all of America, all the hoods in America. I say Obama just did that. Now, if Obama just did that, we would say what? He the greatest man on the planet. Excuse my shirt, everything. I'm in family mode. I'm in family mode. We cooking. We washing people up. We getting people together. So excuse me. I'm a father. I'm a father of seven babies now. So excuse the nasty shirt, but I'm a realist. But anyway, so if I said Obama just pushed this bill to get signed, this executive order to get signed for $100 billion, not a million, not 100,000, but $100 billion to be distributed throughout all the hoods of America so they can try to rebuild themselves and their culture. Whatever they decide to use the money for is on them. And if Obama did that, we would call him the God of this earth. We would say he is held to a higher regard than any president that ever even signed or was sworn into presidential to the White House. Excuse me. So we would say that, right? We would say this man is held of high regard, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Don't nobody know about this, but it's out there, factual. I'm gonna drop the links so y'all can see it. Trump. Donald is his name. Donald J. Trump. I want to call him Donald Duck Trump. I don't know what his middle name is. But Donald Trump just signed an executive order. And before this executive order happened, he arranged the taxes to tax the Americans to pay for it. He just signed an executive order for at least $100 billion to be pushed to all the hoods of America. And I sat back and I said, whoa, this got to be a dream. This is what we've been praying for. It's a little short of reparations because we really deserve per family $100 million per family. But this is a little short of reparations. But it's something. It's something. It's $100 billion been pushed and already signed for to give at least $100 billion to the hoods of America. And we are in prime. We are in prime to receive these benefits. It's unbelievable. I just couldn't understand that we are in this type of situation and it's not being publicized. What they did was they put the whole Coon Squad, like I said in another video, instead of calling it the Goon Squad, I call them the Coon Squad. They put the whole Coon Squad on stage and promoted this executive order. But it's a signed bill, it's reality. I'm going to post the links in the comment section. We can go check it out together. And $100 billion at least. This is the starting point. Not the maximum. This is the beginning point of at least 100 billion. Say it with me, because we know what 100,000. Some people was are able to see 100,000 in a bank account throughout some years, and that's amazing. 100,000. Give me 100,000 right now. I change my whole everything around. 100 million. Oh my goodness, you sitting on LeBron status. 100 billion. That's beyond Bill Gates. That's doing something nobody else is doing. $100 billion is being distributed through the black community. Through the black community. Through the black community. And I'm saying this to say this. Now, I understand the ins and outs. I understand corruption. I understand people do stuff to get stuff in return. I understand all that. Yeah. Okay, give me a second, baby. We got 10 years of no interest. So if they give you 100,000, you just got to pay 100,000 back. No interest on that. So if you pay 100,000 back in 10 years, you clear of whatever you got to do extra. You got 10 years to pay that back. Now, after the 10 years, that's when interest is invoked on there. I'm saying this is prime. This is prime time for all people, business owners, small business owners in the hood. We can go get a loan to establish ourselves grandly, and then take the money and pay them back quick as possible. Don't wait to pay them back. Let's pay them back soon. We got 10 years. So even if you pay them back on the 9th year, it's a good deal. But pay them back so we don't get caught up in no interest. Now, I understand gentrification. Gentrification is a real thing. It's happening now. That's how we even got out of the hood. So gentrification is happening now. So we understand that's a real plausible thing where they could have us set up the whole hood and change it over to something beautiful, which we're going to do. We're going to change it to something beautiful. And then they come through and say, yeah, 10 years up. Now we about to tax y'all so far that y'all can't even breathe. I understand that. But if we do that, and then don't set our goals to be there for 10 years. We set our goals to maximize at 8 years, get our money, get them their money back, and we go elsewhere with our bread. We don't have to stay where they tell us to stay. We don't have to stay where they assume we're going to stay. We take this money and move on. This is short of reparations, because I think even the worst family deserve at least 100,000. Even the worst of the families, 100,000 every year. That's not 100,000 and then you're good. 100,000 every year. But a lot. When I say worst of the families, I'm talking about people out here, stealing. Their whole family is robbers. But that's because we in a situation that's the only thing we have. Even the worst of the families need to get 100,000 every year. But some of the families that's trying to do it in the best way possible and staying out of prison, 100 million. But they giving us 100 billion to rebuild the hoods of America. Baltimore, Chicago, Cleveland. We all in this. We all in the midst of this. We need to figure out how. We need to figure out how we gonna do this. Get this money. Rebuild our neighborhoods, but don't think that they won't come in and start running up the bands on us and trying to take an opportunity to regentrification. Excuse me. My daughter just fell asleep and I'm trying to keep her comfortable, so I'm leaning. But anyways, Obama passed his bill, the executive order. I'm gonna post the link so y'all can check it out yourself. It's a real bill, but this is what they did. They put all the coons on stage. So the average Negro, as soon as he see Ben Carson, he gonna say, yep, I ain't falling for it. And I thought about that. I said, man, That look iffy, but it's there. 100 billion. The tax has been already established to take out the money, so the money is already there. We have to go get the money. Small business, mom and pop stores, go get you 200,000. 10 years, if you can't pay back 200,000, then then it wasn't a good business plan. I pray that you can pay back the 100,000 in 3 years. And that way, the other 7 years, you can spend on furnish, on grand things, on your family. This is perfect time for us, man. I'm a small business owner myself. Me and my wife didn't even graduate high school, but we was able to, through the spirit of the Most High, through the power of the Most High, through the power of God, allowed us to do something for our family. Now, we don't do much. We can't do much. We can't do almost nothing. We on the tinkering edge. And I tried to get a loan, but they told me, Negro, please. But now with this is, Negro, take this. Now, I'm going to take it if the opportunity presents itself. And in them 10 years, my goal is to pay them back before the 8th year. So whatever money I get, I'm giving it back to them. And then when I get it, I'm rebuilding everything that I need to rebuild to establish a community. This is perfect for us. But yeah, Donald Trump just signed his executive order. It was a distraction to put the Coon Squad up there. But don't fall for that. This is a money grab. This is a money grab, people. Go grab the money. Free money. Free money for 10 years. I don't want to say free money like you ain't got to pay nothing back. Like I say, if they give you 100,000, you just got to pay 100,000. You ain't got to pay 290,000 for 100,000. No interest is on it for 10 years. And that's guaranteed. That's in the bill. So for 10 years, if you can't pay back the money that it gave to you, then it was a bad business move. But outside of that, good business moves allow you to pay back this money soon as you can. And then don't stay stationary. Prepare yourself to move, because gentrification, I think, could be around the corner. But it's there for us, y'all. It's there for us. And I am really excited because we've been begging the Most High to change Pharaoh's heart, and he changed the one heart who they claim is the most racist. I mean, whatever. I ain't even gonna get into what I think. I don't care. I'm looking out for my people, and the people time is now. Go get that money. You a small business? Go get that money. I'm going to drop the links. Y'all check the links out. Go get the money. Pay them back first. Before you start buying yachts and start buying houses, go pay them back so you ain't got to worry about that for the next year. I'm doing something. Go ahead and jump out real quick. I'll talk to you in a minute. Go ahead and pay them back as soon as possible so you ain't got to worry about them. Say if you pay them back in 2 years. You got 8 years to run up your bands. To run up your 8 years of something that you got for free, basically, and then you throw it back to them in the midst of them 2 years. Focus on that first, and then say if it take 5 years, all right, whatever. 5 years to get them back their 100,000. You take out every year the amount you need to exceed the amount that you need to pay back, and then you give them back their money in 5 years. You got another 5 years of free access. No tax, no interest. Let's get it, man. And I really think this is a good opportunity for us. But I'm looking more into it. I don't want to give y'all no bogus stuff. I'm looking more into it. Like I say, look, I got flour. I got a baby right here. She knocked out. I got flour on my shirt. I'm out here cooking chicken. I'm a real dude. So if you don't want to trust a real dude, don't. I say don't trust nobody. Don't even trust what I'm saying. Count me as an idiot, and you go check it out yourself. But this is a good opportunity for us to build something, and nobody ever done this. If Obama did this again, he would be called he called him the Messiah off of getting elected, but he did nothing. If he did this, we would call him God in the flesh. Trump did this, and we need to take advantage of this. Like I say, I'm gonna drop the link so it ain't just me talking. This is real stuff, man. The executive order Trump just signed at the beginning of December is, I'm gonna give you all the rundown of the information I got. The first thing, opportunity zones are to get buildings, job opportunities, and at least $100 billion in investments. At least. This is at least, so it could exceed 200 billion. It could exceed 500 billion. What if it hit $1 trillion? Don't black people spend $1 trillion, almost $1 trillion a year? So what if it exceed $1 trillion? How much more would that influence our progression as a people? Now, we understand spiritual people like me and you call ourselves Israelites because we understand the history and what they did to us. This is one notch short of reparations. One notch short because we supposed to get it with no interest, no payback, and no nothing. But the fact that they doing this is one notch short. 2 notches maybe, depending on how you consider it. But this is an opportunity for us small business owners, or you want to start up a business, you got 10 years. We started up a business, it took us 5 years. You got 10 years. And if you get an LLC, they only take maybe 1 year and 6 months for you to get a loan. So you got plenty of time. Start up anything. Start up a tie business. Start up a hair business. Start up anything and go get you a loan and make sure that's your first obligation to pay them back so the interest don't kick in. And then if you pay them back soon enough, you got the money. I know I'm looking rough. I don't care. I don't care. This is good news. But shout out to everybody, man. If y'all come across some news, get me in tune with it. I want to be linked in with as much politics as possible that's dealing with our people. I talked about one real quick before I hop off. I talked about the moon landing. And during the moon landing, they pushed this agenda to vaccinate the black people and push this ordeal that we in now where the vaccination is basically destroying us and is directed towards us. And that was during the moon landing. So we know they deal with distractions to push their agendas. And the distraction this time was to put the Coon Squad on stage while they give $100 billion to the hood. So the average person gonna say, Ben Carson? Nah, I don't trust it. And that's cool, because I don't trust Ben Carson. Who trusts Ben Carson? He's the black man with white face. Or the black man in blackface, which is ever worse to you. But this is a good chance, y'all. Small business, go get it. We're gonna try to go get it. And we're going to try to help as many people as possible. I needed a $50,000 loan to get a building and get the equipment we need to push Manna Sweets, and we couldn't get it for nothing. Now I could probably get $250,000 and push this and give them their money back ASAP, and now we straight. And I ain't looking to sit here forever, just in case they're trying to gentrification, just in case they're trying to push gentrification through the neighborhood, which they are. And then I'll take my money, I'm dipping. And I'm moving upstate with everybody. Hey, they pushing y'all up to the suburbs. Let's all go to the suburbs and let's establish there. And they can take the hood back. Even if we build the hood and they want to take it back, so what? It's theirs anyway, because we slaves. Give it to them. But let's go run our bands up so we got money. So when they say it's a switch, all right, look, you ain't got to fight me for the switch. My building is in foreclosure right now. Take it. I'm taking this $2 million that I done made in these past 8 years, and I'm going up to the suburbs, which you hate for some reason, and I'm going to build it there with my brothers and sisters, and we all going to eat. We're going to get some land. We're going to build Black Wall Street all over America once again. This is a perfect opportunity, but we got to be wise, and we got to have a council, and I ain't trying to counsel with everybody. I'm counseling with people who want to counsel. If you don't want to counsel, I pray that you get everything you need in your adventure. But people who want to counsel, I pray we get everything we need in our adventure. Simple. I pray to the Most High, man. So that's what we on. Look it up. I'm gonna drop the links once I end this video. I'm gonna put the links in the comment section. Y'all check out the documents. There's plenty of documents, and they got a prison reform, and he just signed a prison reform. So if you got a felony and it's non-violent, you can go get a job. That's amazing. Obama didn't do that. He got some brothers out of jail, but he didn't do that. And the reason why I'm talking about Obama, because we trusted in him to be the savior of the black people. Turns out who they claim the most racist president to ever be elected is helping the black people. This is weird, but I all count it all to the Most High, because the Most High said what? I changed the hearts of the pharaohs. I got the hearts of the kings. I got the hearts of the rulers and leaders. And I do what I will when I want to do it. And I have mercy on whom I choose to have mercy on. It seems like a little mercy is being thrown our way. So let's take that mercy from the Most High and try our best to deal for our kids' sake. Don't think about you. Don't think about the Mercedes and stuff for you. But think about the Mercedes for your kids' sake. Don't think about the house for you. Think about the house for your kids' sake. I know I dropped that in the track because I'm going to buy my wife a house if I can. But I'm thinking about that house. I'm going to establish that house with a bunch of land so my kids can grow up there and they ain't got to worry about nothing. We got to build for the kids, and I think this is a prime opportunity. Our grandparents prayed for something like this. Our great-great-great-great-grandparents prayed for something like this, and it never happened for them. But it's happening for us for whatever reason. So give shout out to the Most High for changing the heart of this racist, assumably, because you can't be a racist and do this, or the Most High changes his heart. Regardless, all praise to the Most High. We got a chance, man, to change this thing around. So with that, shalom, blessings. I pray everybody doing well. I'm going to get back to this food and lay my baby down, and let's go get this money.